Talk to me.
Hi, sir.
Pratik, first you have given only the flip class, no?
Yes, sir.
You remember the date, it was 27th or 28th September.
Uh, Sir, I emailed you on that day. I'll check my sent email and tell you,
So
sir.
that you do not remember. Anyway, just I have asked for that. But
Uh,
I have marked the date, whether it was 27th September or 28th. And the rest of the things here. So now it is 30 people joined. So I am sharing, my screen is visible to all of you.
yes, sir.
So it is starts with the not sorted alphabetically, it is sorted on USN. So first Yashas or Yasha, yes. So Yasha's name is appearing. So I am little bit afraid. I have seen his name somewhere that he has submitted, but here I am not finding in the Google Classroom or others. So here it is yellow, not marked the red. So there is the vacant that they have not submitted the quiz 1 and quiz 2. And here some red color mark is given, means they might have submitted late quiz 1, for that deduction of 1 mark or 2 mark, 1 mark only, because if it is 2 mark, may very late than 2, otherwise 1 mark, like that. And Hardik not submitted any quiz, and here Harsh Dut 1 quiz 1 is missing, and for that missing I am not going to reactivate it. I'm not going to reactivate it. You will have to give one flip class to get here 20. So Isham Malanir, I have given the assignment 3 already waived. Jayant Kumar, you have waived assignment 3 or 2 you have already submitted. Jayant,
Two I have submitted, sir.
2 you have submitted.
Yeah.
Remembering
Three
that
web.
2 submitted, otherwise again I will check that
Yes, sir.
2 you have submitted. Fine. So it is mentioned here on the side here, the date, flip class on this date, flip class for that is green. Green is the color for the greenery. And Vishnu Vardhan Reddy not appeared in quiz 1, quiz 2. And here that I'm taking the assignment average also, and the ceiling is given, ceiling, not the integer value, ceiling. If fraction amount is there, the next integer. And here the quiz 1, quiz 2 average. It is given and it is your IIT marks. So one more, Khagendra quiz 2 not submitted. I have helped him giving the IIT late exam.
Sir,
Who is talking?
I just checked now, sir. I have Jayant, sir.
What you will check? Check that, because it is
I
marked.
just checked. Yes, sir.
If it is quiz 2, then I will quiz 2.
Quiz 2, quiz 1, assignment 1, and assignment 2. All I have submitted.
So that
Yes, sir.
assignment 3 is waived. You have confirmed, no?
Yes, sir.
Assignment 2 is submitted.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I am not marking
I
here
just
yellow
checked.
color for assignment, late submission, that reduction of marks. So that Khagendra Vaduwal also. And Kritika, if you are here in the classroom, I am not seeing your the quiz 1. And if I have not seen that, I will not reactivate it. You will have to give a flip class. Mehul Sakaria, I have seen some late submission, but here I am not seeing for the quiz 2. The quiz 2 response I have made over or not. Quiz 2 response first. Quiz 2 response, I made it over or not. Quiz 2. ADP quiz 2. ADP quiz 2. Responses. No, I will not accept it. Response. So that quiz 2 not submitted now. For that it is marked Ajan, quiz 1 is missing. For that he will have to give one flip class. Already texted to him also. Nikhil Kumar Mishra, assignment 1 is missing, I think. he has told me that submitted. He is present in the classroom. Nikhil Kumar Mishra. Nikhil P has told, it is marked here. Here both quizzes are missing. Nikhil P for quiz 2 is missing. T.N. Niranjan Reddy, both quizzes are missing. And Prakash Kuikel, quiz 2 is missing. Pratik, quiz 1 is missing. Pratik Bharuka.
Yes, I was late. Then it was no longer accepted.
So that again you will have to give one more flip class. Avijit PG, if the mass request will come, sir, activate today for half an hour or 1 hour, then I can activate it quiz 1. But first I want to see that to encourage you, to award you better marks for the flip class. Ramya D, quiz 2 is missing. My mentee, only one from your batch. And Nagmohan also, I think. Nagmohan appeared already. And Vani, quiz 1 is missing. So this much a student appeared up to now. It is 59. Students in 69. Okay, fine. So my presentation is today. And today after that 20 minutes, I will be conducting the quiz 3 today only. So that you will be submitting in here only, and what I have taught over this file handling, the more number of questions will be there. So my screen is visible. So IDL is debugger. So I have executed and kept on the screen, and that is good thing because debugging step-by-step execution and finding the root cause of the error and correcting it, you have seen here. So here also in Python, when you are working in IDL, so here you also debug menu is there, where you can show that a run menu is there, there. You can see that. I will just side by side show that screen also. So debug menu is there and debugger. So debugger is on now and you are getting this type of window. So you have just, after that you are executing any program, so step by step it will show the execution, and for each that, and you will have to check this all stack, source, local, global. So all the variable status it will be showing, and here go, step, over, out, quit, like that. And if you are closing that window, again the debugger will be off. So go by the slide first. So it allows you to execute your program one line at a time, and the debugger will run a single line of code and then wait for you to tell it to continue. So by running your program under the debugger like that, you will have to take as much as time you want to examine the values in the variables at any given point during the program's lifetime. So this is a very valuable tool for tracking down bugs. And to enable ideally debugger, click the debugger on. Here I have already from the debug menu. The active cell window. To activate debugger. Okay. This will bring up the debug control window, and this way it is appearing. So before coming here, what I suggest, you take full time. I am taking 5 minutes break because it was back-to-back class was there. For that reason, I am first activating the quiz 3. Is already activated here. So quiz 3, and here I will have to make also their link also available. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm coming from washroom. Sorry for that. No, okay. So better to first, because for quiz you will be getting more time. No, how much time I will be waiting? For quiz I will be giving more time. So here first this one only. So once again, just respond to me, anyone, that my screen is visible. Hello. My screen
Yes,
is,
sir.
yes, good.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So next, so when debugger control window appears, select all the 4 stack, local, source, and global, the checkboxes, so that the window show the full set of debug information. So while the debug control window is displayed, anytime you run a program from the file editor, the debugger will pause execution before the first instruction, and it will display the following: the line of code that is about to be executed, the list of all local variables and their values, and a list of all global variables and their values. So I will go first here. So first you understand that what is the meaning of this go a step over, and but again before that I will be executing, because the same program what they have suggested in the book. So they have suggested just to code a program and enter the first number to add, okay, taking the input, second number to add, and third number to add, and then they are displaying the sum. And it is displaying also 22, 33, 44, and the sum is 22, 33, 44, because by default what we are accepting from the prompt, it is accepted as a string, and for that reason it is not properly adding, just it is concatenating all those numbers accepted as a string. So program is buggy, but yes, it will not crash, but sum is obviously wrong. For that I have taken that the debugger is on. I have checked all this one, and then I am opening the file to run. Open program name was what? Prog buggy or what? Buggy prog. Buggy prog1.py. Here is the same program is written there, and debugger is on. Debugger is on. Yes, debugger is on. Yes, it is on. Then I am executing it. Run. So it is showing here step by step. So it has a stop to the first line, what you have written for that, and it is taking all those global variables, the system, what the system is using, what the Python is using, all those global variables all are appearing here. And this way, now here come after that what to do, the over and what. For that we will be understanding first from the slide. So what those go a step over, out, and quit. So clicking the go button will cause the program to execute normally until it terminates or reaches to a breakpoint. The breakpoints are described later in this chapter. Okay, fine. So if you are done debugging and want the program to continue normally, just click the go button. Fine. The step button will cause the debugger to execute the next line of the code and then pause again. And the debugger control windows list of global variables and local variables will be updated, their value change. If the next time of the code is a function call, the debugger will step into that function and jump into the first line of the code of that function. So I have checked also, if you want to see that, I can check also that this Tower of Hanoi recursion or this factorial recursion or other recursion, how it is just going again recursively call of the function. So again it is going to the function head. Over. So clicking the over button will execute the next line of the code similar to the step. However, if the next line of code is a function call, the over button will step over the code in the function. The function code will be executed at full speed, and the debugger will pause as soon as the function call returns. So this is the difference between the step and over. a step one line by line. Even it is the function also, the instruction by instruction it will execute. If it is over, then if it is a function call, the full execution of the function call will be there. And then again the next line of the main function which is calling the function, it will come. And out, it will call the debugger to execute line of code at full speed until it returns from the current function. So if you have stepped into a function call, because if it is just looping in the function and then want to come out from the function, I have understood there is no mistake in that function. And with a step button, now simply want to keep executing instruction until you get back out, click the out button or set step out of the current function call. And quit, you want to stop the debugging entirely and not bother to continue executing the rest of the program. Then click the quit button, and quit button will immediately terminate the program. If you want to run your program normally again, select the debug for debugger again to disable the debugger. So it is given here, it is debug for debugger. In the menu it is what? Debug debugger. Debugger from debug. Debugger from debug. It should be written for my might be arrow key like that. Debug from debug menu debugger, and that will be okay. And to disable the debugger. So this is only for that IDLE debugger. I have shown this slide. And now let us enable the debug control window and run it again, this time under the debugger enabled. And all 4 checkboxes, it is already done. Debugger enabled and all 4 checkboxes control. The debug will always pause that you have already seen. Now clicking the over button, in which way my program output is taken, in which way it has shown, I have already shown here. Then it is which way it is showing. It is already displayed here. Now, click over again to execute the input function call, and the buttons in the debug control window will disable themselves, while IDLE will wait to type something for the input call, because input is to take value from the screen. So on the IDLE on prompt, it will be waiting for you to get a value. Debugger will transfer the control there. As soon as you are entering the value, enter 5 and press return. I have not entered 5, or you can enter the 5. Debug control button will be re-enabled over entering the 342 as the next 2 numbers until the debugger. I have pressed what? 11, 22 and 33. This example was given in the book. So, and that is, you can global section of first and third variable are to the string variables. This 11, 22 and 33, what I have executed. So 11, 22 and 32. And the strings are concatenated instead of adding together. Stepping through the program, debugger is helpful but can also be slow. So often you want to program to run normally until it reaches to a certain line of code. You can configure the debugger to do this breakpoint also. So the another it I have taken here, the breakpoint. What do you mean by the breakpoint? So can be set on the specific line of code and forces the debugger to pause whenever the program execution reaches that line. So where is the breakpoint? Open a new file editor window and simulates the flipping a coin 1000 times and taking the random number, and if it is I equal to 500, then it is halfway done and heads come up. How many head has come up times? Okay, fine. So here the heads equal to 0, heads equal to heads plus 1, and the randint 0 1 call will return 0 half of the time, and 1 the other half of the time. This can be used simulate 50-50 coin flip, where I represent heads. When you run this program without the debugger, it quickly outputs something like the following: half bit done, heads come up 490 times. So here let it be executing this program. Let the debugger also closed. So in my ideally it is debug is off. I'm creating a new file. Okay, first check this one without debugger. Checking what program's name should be given. Headtel or what heads. Heads.py. Run it. Have been done. It is coming up 466. Random it is giving also that output I will be giving there in this slide. So my output is this one, and it is 466 times. Your output may be different. Okay, fine. Again run it. It is 480 times. For that I will be writing a comment here. Check your output. Now that is fine, but now because I will have to make the debugger on first. Now debugger is on, and then going to that program and running it. So it is giving here, you can go to the step in which way step the Python internal files in which way it is executing over. So in the loop it is running, in which way debugger is going to the loop, and anyone can respond that in C, C++ or Java you have enjoyed this step-by-step execution by debugger. Please respond. In Turbo C3 it was there, the pressing the F7 it was executing step by step, just to check where you have committed any mistake. So generally the intermediate programmers are also using that if any logical mistake. So within the loop, if it is going 1000 times, so it will be going here. Thus be executed because it is also being recorded. And I should keep one image of this also in the output. I think that is only. So breakpoint note you can get in IAT. It is given here the window, and directly if you are setting the breakpoint here, so if you are interested, the value of heads at the halfway point, the program execution when 500 of 1000, then you can instead just set a breakpoint in the line halfway done. So if I double equal to 500, it will display halfway done. And this is called the breakpoint. So that something is running in the loop to check that, what is that? And for that, set breakpoint here. On this particular, you can set here the set breakpoint, and it will be set the breakpoint on this. Finally, it is the 12 o'clock. So again, the review question will come what? So I will start the quiz 3. So this question was touched earlier or not? Exception, traceback, assert, logging, and call stack. So again, it will take time to execute, or next day I will be conducting this quiz 3. So let it be today your review question, because the next day quiz 3 will be conducted and the unit 4 will be started. So here it is for you. Divide your last 3 digit of USN by 5. The remainder is your question number, and exceptions are raised with what? Raise exception with example. What is traceback? How assert a statement written? And what do you mean by logging in Python? And what is a call stack? And lastly, I will give here from the debugger. So difference between a step and over of IDLE debugger, the last question I want to put here. Difference between a step and over options of IDLE's debugger. So this way you are dividing by 6, not by 5. So this is your question. Have a snap of that. You know that what will be your remainder. Take it now. And now your presence will be recorded. Coming back to the screen and here. So that writing your USN as attendance first and writing the answer of your remainder number. So first line USN, second line 2 dot if you have got the question number 2, 0 dot you have got the question number 0. Like, go ahead. Again, flashing the question. Now it is your turn. Aditya M, you are there? Okay, Priscilla, 191 dividing by 6, what will be remainder? 5. Or 3. 191 remainder will be 3. Priscilla, please talk to me, Priscilla.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now I will take the attendance also till you are giving your answer. Take the full time, take your time to answer your question number. For again, for your reference, the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your question. And from my feedback, that many person means in this particular quiz 2, only one girl secured, one boy, Muhammad Wasim first, and 20 in 20, and Ishita Chattopadhyay, one Manisha Manikandan or Shine Nikita. She has got 20. K Sai
So,
Nikita. Yes.
I missed the second quiz. Is there any way I can redeem marks for it?
Name.
Prakash, sir.
Flip class only.
Any other way, sir?
In a flip class only, beta, please. 10
Okay, sir.
minutes, flip class, and topic of your choice. I think that you can also say me that this is not good, sir. You are not doing. You can say me transparently. It is good or not. 10 minutes flip class. It is giving you exposure. You are preparing some things. It is giving revision for somebody. It is giving extra to your batchmates. So just take and topic and the link and others I can give you. Even you can use the previous slides, lecture slides, my faculty profile, there you will get, and the gigs for gigs. And especially you take the any topic from third unit. I want to see here the OOPS is also there in your syllabus. OOPS. What is in fourth unit? Because module 3, the pattern matching and regular expression and reading and writing files. You can take this no comment, ignore, case, dot, duet, do, dot, all, verbose, managing complex regular expressions. So many topics for flip classes that you can take here. For regular expression, I think the Unix is also going on, no? And some automata theory is also going on. OS path module, your shell utility module, because the idealist debugger is the last and it is already done. Oh, here OOPS starts in fourth. Then we will enjoying the OOPS. It is very nice for me. And it is web scraping, the fifth one. Fine. That is for earlier slide, earlier scheme also. This was in earlier scheme also. Only they have added this module 3 extra for the new scheme. Because previously the regular expression was there, this debugging and file handling, organizing files, this not there. So any of the things you can take, any of is giving here the regular expression, one full, the crucial things, defined all and such and find the difference. Review of regex symbols. And these three, ignore, case, dot all and verbose. And pretty print. Generating random quiz file solution is already given in the book. The multi-clipboard, in clipboard something you have copied, it will be pasted, preceding with the asterisk symbol. And organizing the file, okay, fine. Finally working with this raising exceptions, traceback, assertion, logging, and debugger. So you are free to select any of the topic from here. Who is giving the flip class? Monica, I think she has given also Friday. So some Monica flip class or others are ready. Monica has assured me that she will be giving on Friday. You are there, Monica, today? Yes, Monica is there. Monica, talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You are giving on Friday?
Yes, sir. I'll give on Friday.
Good. So that Monica flip class and this quiz 3 will be conducted. So now checking that attendance. Abhishek Aditya. So G Raghu Babu, Ganesha Shastri, Gangawa Patil, Gauri. Gauri will not talk to me, Gauri.
Hi, sir.
Flip class, how are you?
Sir, I'm good, sir. How are you?
Namaste to your parents. I'm also fine. I'm encouraging you also. I think you will be giving very good flip class.
Sir, I've already given flip class in other subject.
So in this subject, you will not give, or you don't require full marks?
So no, there are so many. There are like
There are so many things. The
57
full marks I
people.
cannot digest, no?
So there's 57 people. Out of that, you can choose anyone.
So I am choosing you.
No, there are other 56 people as well who are very good, very talented.
You mean that my selection is wrong?
Maybe.
No, my selection is not. You cannot say in that way. I'm taking it seriously. You are telling in another way that your other 56, 57 people are there. I think 60 plus is there. So that I am selecting the Gauri Moghe means Gauri, my selection is wrong. You are telling maybe no. Your presumption is wrong. With love, with blessings, please give one flip class. Gauri, please. Okay. So in this way that I am taking not more them. So you, I think I have taken after a long time your name for that. You are angry on me. Indraja, Gangawa, Kaushiki, Kamana, Meera, Krishna. Monisha L, Manisha Manikandan, Nidhi Dhariwal, Nitin Suraj, Nitish Hegde, Onkar Patra. Gauri, you are giving the flip class on Friday.
Sir, no, sir.
Friday you are giving flip class.
Sir, I have many things
So
to
that,
submit from the college.
you leave all and give the flip class of this.
Sir, I have lots of work.
Assignments.
No, sir, some college work that I've
I
been
know
assigned.
that so many
By Kashif,
clubs
sir.
and others and heads, and for that reason, no.
Yes, sir.
So that is giving me professional jealousy. Be straightforward. You will have to give a flip class.
Sir, I can give it later.
No, you fix the date. You can say the next Tuesday, sir.
Sir, next month.
No, and that is okay. I have told, yes, you will have to give. Last date is the next Tuesday. Today is the Tuesday. So again, continuing with the attendance. Vishnu Vardhan Reddy is there. Vishnu Vardhan Reddy? No. K. Subbi Reddy is there. I will mark absent them then all. Vishnu, K. Subbi, K. Abhishek is there. Abhishek K. I have seen first only, I think. Yes, he is there. K. Sai Nikita and Nikita Ashwarna, both are there. Meera Krishna, Kaushiki Kamana. Okay. Meera Krishna, Kausiki Kamana.
Yes, sir.
Who is answering? Meera.
Meera.
Flip class. Kausiki?
Yes, sir.
Good. Hardik. Hardik, flip class.
Yes, sir.
Flip class. So only Vishnu Vardhan and Subhi. Ajan is there. Ajan Sherani, absent. So you have done all of your attendance and answers or not? Gauri, you have done. What is your roll number, Gauri?
Sir, 66.
66. You have done the answer today, 66.
Yes,
Divided
sir.
by 6, it is 0. The first question we have answered.
Yes, sir.
In chat box, Gauri Moghe. You are permanent resident of Karnataka itself, Bangalore itself, Gauri.
Yes, sir.
You are residing in Bangalore itself now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If any topic you want, I can give you the good topic. Any of the fourth unit is coming also. Oops. There you also can represent that how this inheritance or multiple inheritance, is there any chance to represent multiple inheritance? Anyway, when will I start next class? Friday. Next class will come on Friday itself. So okay, take care, all the best. Stopping the sharing, stopping the recording. If you have not entered anyone your USN, enter your USN. I love you all. Stay safe. Meeting in the next class.